Welcome to the Goalbusters Expert Peak Productivity Tips podcast, where top business experts get just 7 minutes to answer 5 rapid-fire questions about what they do and how they stay productive. Each episode is packed with actionable insights to help boost your efficiency and achieve your goals. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets to peak performance.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Robin J. Emden and I'm an accountability coach and the author of Get Resultsology, The Science of Getting Stuff Done. I work with people who own their own business, no boss, distractions everywhere and never enough hours in the day. Together we cut through the noise, sharpen their focus and follow through on the big ideas that actually move the needle. That's what I call the momentum formula. Do it today, profit tomorrow, and repeat. So if that sounds like the kind of breakthrough that you've been looking for, then you're in exactly the right place. And speaking of being in exactly the right place, I am delighted to welcome our guest expert today, Lee Aldridge. Lee is a brand strategist who helps brilliant professionals clarify their message, market without sounding forced, and convert more clients. Through her soul story brand approach and simple go-to-market playbooks, Lee helps coaches and consultants turn scattered ideas into magnetic brands that feel authentic, visible, and commercially effective. Lee, welcome to Goalbusters.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Robin. This is fun.
You're welcome. And whereabouts in the world are you, Lee?
I am in North Carolina.
Oh,
in
so
Chapel Hill.
In Chapel Hill. So there's a South Carolina. I think I knew that, but you're not there. You're in the north, right?
There's a big difference.
There's
I'm
a
in
big
north.
difference, yeah. And that's me waffling on. Shall we do the questions instead?
Sure.
Okay, I'll get the clock up on the screen and there it goes. Lee, could you tell me, please, who is your ideal client?
Great question. My ideal client is really that smart professional. They're usually 42 to 55 years old. They have a big message to share. Maybe they left the corporate world or they're just on a different career path, left that traditional, and they want to build something of their own. So, coaches, B2B consultants, therapists, service-based entrepreneurs. And they're brilliant. The problem is that they all share is that when somebody asks, what do you do? They kind of freeze. They're like a savant idiot, you know. They either sound rambly or they sound like everybody else, the AI robot, you know. They know they need to show up online, Robin, but they know they need a brand, but they just don't know where to start. They're overwhelmed by all the marketing noise, but they don't want to sell out. So that's who I serve. Leaders who are ready to be seen clearly and on their own terms, really.
Okay, brilliant. So you've already covered quite a lot of ground there, but if you'd like to expand a little bit on what exactly is the problem that you solve for your ideal clients, now would be the perfect time.
Well, it's articulating our value. You know, the truth is, people that come to me have a lifetime of earned knowledge, skill, and wisdom. And to explain what they do in a way that really makes someone want to work with them, it's just the message is scattered. They confuse people, you know, you get that look, you know, and the marketing, it's just like throwing spaghetti on the wall and money and resources. But the worst part really is, and they think that the problem is them. So then they come in, you know, they're not good enough at marketing. They need another course. We need another no. The real problem is clarity. And it's like when you have an unclear message, everything else falls flat. Your marketing, all of it. Your content, it just won't land with the right people. You may have a pretty brochure website, but it's not getting you new leads.
Okay, thank you. So what is one that's brilliant. Thank you. That you've covered that really well. So what is one valuable free action that our audience can implement that will help them to move a little bit
Mm.
towards solving this problem for themselves?
Yeah, there are some really easy things we can do, simple today, without me. Um, Go to your homepage, go to your website homepage, and read the first three sentences out loud. Okay. And then ask yourself, is it about me or is it about them? Because most people do go on and on with their credentials, their story, their process. It's like, I'm happy for you, but I like, what's in it for me? And we don't care yet about your certification. So we want to flip it. A
Yeah.
lot of times the homepage content is your about page because I want to know, but not yet. I want to know you understand me.
Yeah, absolutely. Make it about them, not you. All right. But now that we have a better understanding of what you do, or at least a little bit, I didn't give you much time. I'm sorry about that. That's just our format. Let's dive briefly into goal busting, focusing on how to maximize productive time to achieve business goals. Lee, could you share any other tips or advice? You've already given us some excellent ones, but just one more for someone looking to actually improve their productivity habits, please.
Ooh, baby, in marketing, ah, simplify, simplify, simplify. I don't do marketing that doesn't work for me, for my brand, for my audience. I go where I keep it super tight and distilled. So just stop all you're doing and get clear first. Clarify your message and your brand strategy. And then build your go to market playbook, not a plan, a playbook. You would like that with the let's get it done. And honestly, don't do it alone because we can't read our own label when we're inside the jar. And one marketing thing that works for Jennifer may be terrible for you and your brand. You have to do what's right for your brand. So when marketing stops feeling hard now, then you're going to actually get those results, when it's distilled.
Excellent. That's really brilliant advice. Thank you so much. So,
Thank
what
you.
should I have asked you today, Lee, that I didn't? And what would your answer be?
Well, all these people are smart. We're all smart. Why they struggle so much with their message? Why do we just sound terrible? Well, it's because we're too close to it. Again, we can't read our own label when we're inside the jar. We know too much. We've been doing it for years. And we don't know what belongs and what doesn't, how to get it into a clear, articulated, cohesive message. So what most successful leaders do is they stop and they evaluate and they give attention to the 5 pivots that I've identified to finally get their message right. And once they do that, take care of the roots, the rest of the tree grows and flourishes.
Look at that, and we even finished with some time to spare off. It felt like I was hanging on your every word, and there was so much information you were packing in there. Thank you so much. So at this point, I'll stop the clock because we don't need that anymore. Thank you so much. So at this point, I ask you two more questions, which are one question, but I split it into two. It's a very simple question. Part one is how can people reach you? So that they can get in touch to find out more about what you do. And part two is there like a valuable free resource they can get from you? Because as I often say, being British, I'm a bit cheeky asking that question, but it's not really. People aren't always ready to jump in and go, oh, I want to speak to you. That's a little bit too fast. They actually want to find out more about your offer and what you do and what you're saying. I think they want to find out about the 5 pivots. I certainly do. And so if you could tell us about your valuable valuable free resource, that would be amazing.
I would love to. And you can get in touch with me easily on my website, Soul Story Creative, which I'm sure Robin will share with you, but also I'm on LinkedIn and Substack. These 5 pivots are critical. They are just 5 pivots, but they will make all the difference. And I have put them together in an ebook that you can download, and just please, it's very simple to go through, and will expand on some of the exercises I mentioned today that you can do your own brand audit. But please sign up for a complimentary brand audit and assessment, and we'll go take a look. You'll walk away with knowing what to do. So you can sign up for a call on my website, and download the 5 pivots that every successful leader makes when they're encountering what we're encountering right now in the world. I'll put that in there too, because things are changing. Not only with AI, but other systems are collapsing. So I do rogue marketing. I don't do traditional marketing.
All right, so thank you, Lee. That's amazing. I really want to jump off the call and get them straight and read the 5 pivots right now, but I better hang around and thank you properly. I have to say, it felt like you comprehensively covered everything that we could possibly need, but you've only just skated across along the top of the surface, which is elegant and a really brilliant way of doing that, because I'm now eager to find out more, and I'm sure our listeners and viewers are too. So Lee Aldridge, thank you so much for appearing on
You
Goldbusters
are so
today.
much fun. I love how you do the podcast.
Oh, you're very welcome. And the check's in the post. Lee Aldridge, thank you so much for appearing on Goalbusters today. And remember, everybody, keep goal busting and make your future self proud. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Goalbusters. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe, rate and review it on your favourite podcast platform. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you're ready to boost your online profits, skyrocket your productivity, crush procrastination, and see a positive change in your bank balance, all within just 30 days, this is your opportunity. Take my free 5-day challenge at www.skyrocketyourproductivitychallenge.com.